Biden's latest plan to wipe out fossil fuels should raise alarms with every American. He's doing everything he can to turn America into a third world country, it seems. All you have to do is just look at the policies. The border's wide open. Um, he want to get rid of fossil fuel, which makes us the power country that we are because we are producers of our own energy here. And he's trying to get rid of that. Again, he's doing everything he can, it seems, to try to destroy this country. But before we get started, go ahead and hit that like button, share this out so we can get this information out there. Subscribe if you're not already a subscriber, and hit that alarm bell so you know when I'm putting out new stuff. Also, check out my link tree in the description. It has a link to my Patreon where I talk about things I can't talk about here. There's also a link to my Instagram and my merch store. Also, check out jjthepsychotherapist.com for news as well. All right, let's talk about this news. As crude oil nears the $100 per barrel mark amidst Middle East turmoil, the Biden administration's approach is to significantly restrict federal offshore drilling leases to the legal minimum. This decision, while nonsensical, benefits adversarial oil producers like Iran, Russia, Venezuela, while American energy security suffers. The Interior Department's 5-year plan for offshore oil and gas leasing outlines only 3 auctions in the Gulf of Mexico over the next 5 years, a stark contrast to previous administrations. Senator Murkowski, Republican from Alaska, rightly highlighted that the absence of lease sales in Alaska waters will lead to higher energy prices and emissions. This move aligns with President Biden's campaign promise to ban new oil and gas leases on public lands, appeasing radical environmental groups. It's a signal of his commitment to their demands after previous legal challenges. Interestingly, the Biden administration was legally obligated to offer this minimum number of lease sales to pave the way for offshore wind auctions as negotiated by Senator Joe Manchin, Democrat from West Virginia. However, Manchin criticized this approach, asserting that limited energy production while adversaries exploit energy is a leadership failure. Interior Secretary Haaland emphasized the plan as having the fewest oil and gas lease sales in history, but remained silent on the fate of Land and Water Conservation Fund, which relies on offshore oil and gas leasing for funding. The LWCF, created in 1965, has funded numerous conservation projects across the country. Despite this, it faces a significant backlog of projects, and without lease sales, its funding could decline by 28% by 2036, exacerbating the backlog issue. And cutting LWCF funding poses a significant threat to public lands, yet some so-called environmental organizations advocate for canceling its funding source, prioritizing their preferred technologies over conservation. Now, these groups like Sierra Club, Greenpeace, and Just Stop Oil prioritize solar panels over vital habitats and indigenous sites in the Mojave Desert. Meanwhile, Biden Interior Department restricts mining and drilling opportunities with the support of green NGOs. President Biden encouraged oil companies to drill more just last year, emphasizing that the choice between reliable energy supply and clean energy is binary. American oil and gas step up to meet global energy needs. Now is not the time to halt this progress. But y'all let me know what y'all think. Leave your comments down below. Like, share, and subscribe. And check out jjthepsychotherapist.com for the latest in news. Until next time, peace.